a few very general symptoms which any of us as a parent, as a caretaker can observe in any of our children. And if it is persisting for some time, first thing I say is if these symptoms are not persisting for at least a week or two, then you don't need to worry. Sometimes temporary situational events happen. Sometimes it happens due to the weather conditions also. But yes, if it is persisting for around a week or more, then it should ring an alarm bell in your mind to think that somewhere there something is bothering your child which you are not able to know. So what are the physiological symptoms? The one which we can see, which we can feel, which we can't feel exactly, but which a child exhibits. Which mostly the physiological symptoms are the one that the child expresses. What do they say? Mama, I have some kind of, my heart is, it's a butterfly in my heart. Sometimes they say. So that means it's a kind of palpitation that they're feeling. Or sometimes they say, Mama, that it's very hot or suffocating. So maybe they're having the shortness of breath. Or sometimes there is an increased respiratory rates, and sometimes there is a discoloration. You can check their lips and all. Sometimes you find the child's lips are turning to be white. That white is an indication of either something going wrong with the physical need or something is bothering him in the mind that is not actually helping him. Sometimes tremors are there. Suddenly the child at night might start shivering. It might happen once in a while also because maybe they see a bad dream or something and that causes. But if it is continuing, then definitely it is a cause of worry. Then they have nausea. Sometimes the child vomits. Sometimes they vomit because they don't want to go to school or they have the school fear. But if it persists, then we should always try to find out why. Then diarrhea, headaches, chest pain, fainting, dizziness. These are something that really continues, and these are something that we should all look into and try to overcome. Now, the next emotional symptoms, you see them, restlessness. The restlessness nowadays has become very common because they have no other activities, so they are more hyperactive. So it is very difficult to judge with restlessness whether they are in stress or they are getting bored. They become distressed, then they dread, they feel very overwhelmed, they panic when they see people, then there is a fear, worry, terror, and then it's jumping, edginess, which will increase. How will you know these are the symptoms of stress? If you must be knowing your child on a daily basis if they have crossed the limit or they are not exhibiting the same kind. If your child is jumping every day, but the jumping has increased to some extent or it has changed its pattern, maybe then you can think it could be something unusual. Then behavioral, yes, nail biting, thumb sucking, these are all the signs of insecurities. The insecurities which are in the child's mind because of some external factors which they are unknown, unaware, and they don't know how to control. We always think that because it is a habit, kids suck thumb. No, that is a sign of insecurity. So the moment you see a child doing this, try to get it over because that really results in a bad effect in the future. And there is drop in academy, school refusals. When these things happen, definitely it should be an alarm, it should be a concern. Why the child doesn't want to go to school? Why is there a drop of academic performance? Why is the child becoming timid or withdrawn? And then you should take the desired step.